Welcome viewers to today's video. We're about to dive deep into a chilling story from the late 20th century, a tale that unravels the dangerous intersection of charismatic leadership, psychological manipulation, and extreme religious beliefs. This narrative, rooted in the movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God, will take us on a journey through a series of events that are as horrifying as they are tragic. So brace yourself and let's delve into this unnerving chapter of history. In the waning years of the 1980s, a triumvirate of visionaries, Credonia Mwerinde, Joseph Kibweteere, and Bee Tait, conceived a movement. They proclaimed they were the conduits of divine revelations from the Virgin Mary, impelling them to revive stringent obedience to the Decalogue, the Ten Commandments, as the golden road to redemption. As the very name of the movement implies, it revolved around the Ten Commandments. These biblical edicts were heralded as the ultimate compass for moral navigation and the keys to the kingdom of salvation. This unique assembly functioned beneath a shroud of deep secrecy, bound by an iron fist of unyielding discipline. A hushed code of conduct was its lifeblood, favoring the sound of silence over the sinfulness of speech. Their existence was punctuated by prolonged periods of fasting, and their primary mode of communication was reduced to the art of sign language. This intense stranglehold over its disciples was a signature of high-demand factions and cults, tightly weaving their existence into a single, indistinguishable fabric. Imbued with an eschatological fervor, the prophets prophesied a cataclysmic event of biblical proportions. Their prophecy foretold the cessation of the world as we know it on the first day of the new millennium, January 1, 2000. However, as the sun rose on the new era, their prophecy dissolved into the ether. Undeterred, they recalibrated their apocalyptic clock, setting it to a new countdown. March 17, 2000 was now the new deadline for humanity's demise. The denouement of this group was a horrifying tableau of tragedy and terror. On the prophesied day, March 17, 2000, an inferno roared through the group's sanctuary in the sleepy town of Kanungu, nestled in the southwestern corner of Uganda. Over 500,000 souls were believed to be within the church at the time of the fire. None emerged from the smoky ruins. Further scrutiny by investigators unveiled a chilling truth. The fire was no accident. It was a premeditated act of horror. This incident of mass murder-suicide etched itself into the annals of history as one of the most gruesome episodes in cult-related violence. As the weeks unspooled, a series of macabre discoveries followed. Authorities unearthed multiple mass graves scattered across properties tied to the sect. The death toll spiraled upward, reaching an estimated 778. The actual number, however, remains shrouded in a fog of uncertainty. These gruesome revelations sketched a grim mosaic of the group's sinister activities, leading up to the catastrophic event in Kanungu. The chilling tale of the movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God stands as a grim testament to the perils of charismatic leadership, psychological manipulation, and the distortion of religious tenets. It echoes a stark warning, a grim reminder of the potential devastation when faith and trust are twisted into tools for sinister agendas. And there we have it, the grim saga of the movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God. An undeniable testament to the potential for devastation when faith and trust are exploited for malevolent objectives. As we conclude this journey, let us carry forward the lessons embedded within this dark narrative. Remember, knowledge and awareness can be our best defenses. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay aware, and keep questioning.